it's the effectiveness of what that actual thing is. Does it last in your mind? Like, does it take up space? Do you think about it and have that moment? Nostalgia, basically. Yeah, I think nostalgia is a perfect description of a classic moment, of anything that's classic. The one thing that really within South Africa has set the bar for classic piece of work, street journal. I don't even understand how people, if people would actually feel how I felt when I watched Street Cred and Usiawong was interviewing Uwes had just won a competition, a case with Sneak Lento canvas, and he had this box that he had created. And back then, I don't think he was that popular on a commercial level, Uwes. But he has a very distinct design style which highly influenced Itego amongst graphic designers, with the whole extended arms and neck faces. But anyone who knows Uwes knows his influence. And in 2006 I finished high school. 2007 I wrote through to a vague, and guess who's my lecturer? Uwes. Now, having seen Duro on TV, it went bonk wide. And then next moment is I'm in class with this cat. It was crazy, my dude. It was crazy. So I think it's Street Journal, and I suppose this is partially to Siyabonga Ngwekazi's skill or his capability to just appreciate and understand the art form. And he documented a lot of stuff that needed to be documented at that time in a way that was very street, in a sense. He wasn't formal, so even the interview felt like just two people talking and just basically bouncing off ideas. I think straight after that would have been DUT, specifically Steve Biko. Anyone will tell you 2007 Steve Biko was, regardless of what you think, the place where you had to have been. I mean, at that point in time, there was Blazing Friday. Like, people will tell you about Blazing Friday. And then at that very same Friday would be Poetry Society. And at that point it started with 2006 to Poetry Society, but in 2007 was when it was really picking up pace. I mean, at some point it was said that Poetry Society was the biggest poetry gathering in South Africa. And the people that have come out from the Poetry Society are literally making a living out of that art form in itself, purely. And these were people that were doing engineering, these were people that were doing IT, these were people who were doing so many other art forms that they left and had let go of them qualifications and focus on that. It cultivated a lot of forward thinking at that point in time. Moving forward, after that, I think was Unit 11. Before Unit 11, I was ahead. Fuck what you thought, A lot of cats were telling me, nah, I'm over that, I'm bumping jazz, nah, I'm over that, Gidlala, Linkin Park. Everybody I knew was a Linkin Park fan, and I was like, fuck that shit. Unit 11 schooled me on music partially. Like, I think this is the first time I'd walked in and listened to a rock band, and I'm like, I feel you, son. I could mess with your steeds type of thing. Plus, it was an environment that was almost like that gave me the same nostalgic vibe I had when Ben Sharpa, Ulomfana, DJ Reiko, and all the other cats had come down to Durban at the bat. I recall the craziness of that weekend, man. Like, that weekend on its own was fucking crazy. I experienced a similar nostalgia at Unit 11 in more than one occasion. And in some occasions, it wasn't necessarily because of rappers. And I think that's what Unit 11 did for me.